What is up, YouTubers, gamers, and fellow hobbyists out there? Welcome to this episode of On the Beach with Pete. Here I am, I'm still here by the beach. I'm still by the beach. It's another late night session, I would say, I'm afraid, but gotta grab it while you can. And yeah, this is me working on my Zombicide stuff, because I got loads to do for that. I've got a whole core box set to do and get through, and I'm currently working on Amy. She doesn't have much more to do, really. Then I thought I better get a couple of the kids done, hadn't I? Because there's 12 survivors, I think, altogether, for the core box set. So I really ought to get those done. And well, where do I start? I've got my coffee. This is the Paint Along, Hobby Along series. You put it on in the background. We'll zoom in on the bench momentarily, but before we do, just make sure you get your glues, brushes, models, paints, whatever else you need. We're in for about an hour of hobby stuff with me, hobbying, talking drivel, I expect. Because I'm still on holiday. I'm on holiday. This is like Thursday of my holiday now. So I've got one more day of holiday after today, then the weekend, and back to work. But I've been having a great holiday so far, and spoiler alert, I'm kind of back in the game. My eyesight is almost there now. It's almost as it was. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Thank you so much. Thank you for your thoughts and well wishes too, during this very trying and worrying time. Thank you. So, without further ado, let's get to the bench. Before I do, I'm just going to check on my wet palette. I think should be all right. I'm not going to need it too much, I don't think, this session, because I'm going to be doing a lot of dry brushing as well. Well, I don't know actually, because I've got 2 more survivors to do, but I will be doing dry brushing. Have no fear. Let's just get to the bench. Right, so Amy it is, and what I want to do with Amy is put some shade wash on her skin. I want to spot shade wash, not line shade wash. I just want to kind of spot shade wash. What I mean by that is the areas of skin on her body are very excuse me, they're not all in creases or in crevices, but they are spots I just want to dab on. I'll take a character brush. I think I'll be okay with a character brush here. Hope I am. I'll use a Reichland Flesh Shade for this occasion. And I'm going in. Turn the camera around. I'm going in, seeing if I can spot shade wash. This is interesting. So shade wash on the tops of her legs, her arm, her midriff. Right, so yeah, let's get back on track, Pete. So I'm on my holiday. I've been having a great holiday. Oh, fantastic. The best. It's just been like the best holiday. I think one of the best holidays one of the best holidays I've ever had. That is, because I'm on holiday for the first time living my dream. And yeah, it's been beautiful. My eyesight's gradually been getting better, which is nice. More than nice, better than nice. It's a prayer come true. So I'm really chuffed with that. I'm grateful. So very grateful for that. Right. I'm gonna need to paint her scabbard of her katana thing here. So what I think I'll do is we get a lot of very light grey, white grey. I mean that'll do it. That will do it. I'm not going to put my wet palette out for these couple of bits here. So I've done the main bulk. Things like black and that are, essential. Your hard core colours, reds, things of that nature. Right, let's put a dab of water in with this. Far too much, but I did want to see how it turned out. Right, so going back to my holiday then. Right, so what have I been up to? Well, I've been doing all sorts. I've gone to Seton Hall, where I used to go as a kid with my family, every weekend in the summer. It was, glorious. Such good memories of that place. And it's still a great place to go and bathe, and swim and have a good time, sunbathe. You got the rock pools as well. You got to catch the tide just right though. It was coming in when we went, so we had to move our chairs back once. Pick a good spot, and you usually behind the seaweed line, and you'll be fine. But trouble is, you just can't tell with high tide how high it's going to get, if you know what I mean. So this is what I was afraid of. That's okay. Went on the tram as well. We had a meal out whilst we was on the tram. We stopped off somewhere on the tram station, one of the tram stations, well, one of the tram stops, as I suppose you'd call them now. It used to be a train. I think it might have been a branch line, I'm not sure. Funny enough, I've just been reading about that. There used to be a railway line there. The tramway covers it now. Right, too much. There we are. Put too much white on. Well, it's not white, it's like white grey. So we get this done. We're in good shape. Right. See, when that dries, I can then put a contrast paint of snakebite leather on top of it, and that would go really good. Now, whilst I'm waiting for this to dry, I need to figure out who I'm going to paint next. One of the a couple of kids. Now, honestly, I know one of them is going to be. This dude here with the bunny mask on. I'll find out who that is in a bit. Whacking great baseball bat over his shoulder, whoever he is. So let's take a look. I'm using the cards, see, from the core box set to get the majority of my box up. Still got to do her backpack, so I haven't forgotten about that. But who's next? It's Bunny G, he's called. Bunny G. Yeah, kid. They got a little icon telling you it's a kid. So you can use the slippery skill once per turn. He's got lucky and he's got jump. I suppose it's good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Tells you on the back things that you don't need to look up then, or things that you would ordinarily need to look up under their skills. Bunny G, I'll just let's have a look. So he's got kind of a denim jacket shirt thing going on there. That's going to be awkward painting his t-shirt though, because there's no lines on it. Alright. I'll paint it white. And then I'll paint the stripes. So I think on him, he doesn't have the lines on his shirt to paint the lines on. So, you know, I'm going to have to do that separately. I think there's too much blue tack here, to be honest. Right, so we can go on that holder. Do another kid. Another kid can go on another holder. So perhaps I can find. Done Josh, I've done Wonder. Right. So Doug, haven't done him yet. Ned, done him yet. So we've got a few kids here now. Tiger Sam, Ostara, Odin, Lou, and Lily. Right, so apart from Ned and Doug, I think that's Ned, that's Doug, the rest are kids. Well, Odin, he's got an axe, so I think he must be. I think he must be this dude here. I think this is Odin, I would say, not this character here. Mind you, that looks like Tiger Sam. He's the one, he's got a face mask on as well. He looks quite easily doable as well. But now we'll go with Odin. Odin will be the next one. But we've got to paint Amy's backpack first. So there's not that many adult survivors, actors in this, so that's interesting to me. And Odin will put you there. He's got like a little fire axe or something, I don't know. So those two over there. I'm going to have a sip of coffee. Yeah, so it's been a great holiday. So I've been up on a tram. I've got a book about trains and trams and a little bit of history about it all. Such a shame they closed a lot of the lines of that Beeching character. I forget his name now. I'd have to get the book, which is only on the shelf over the way there. But I was reading about it, some Conservative MP decided to close a load of the lines down, and they closed the one from like Seaton. Closed the branch line from Seaton to Collerton down, going through Axmouth and that. But thankfully, an enthusiast bought it back, or bought the line and used the line for the tramway from Seaton to Collerton, and it utilises the old route, and the old Colliford station is still there, or part of it. So, and the Collerton station is the original station. It's pretty darn neat, I think. Sad but cool. So, name of the game, or the name of the episode, is I'm back in the game. I'm able to paint almost normally again, which is awesome. Right, I'm just going to borrow Amy's card here. What I'm doing is I'm looking through some paints here. That is what I'm doing. Looking through some paints that might... what's that? Thousand Suns blue. Yeah. And then a lighter blue. That might serve me for... yeah, that might work. Might serve me for my purposes. But we'll try that. Right, you see, so looking at Amy's backpack thing there. So I think Thousand Suns. That's what I'm going to use for the main part of it. Thousand Suns. Oh, do you know what? Bear with me. I'm just going to pop my fan on. I've got a fan. Do you know why? Popping the fan on because it's hot. So hot. Man, is it hot. Got the window open too, so you may hear the odd seagull here and there, and that's fine. I've got a brighter bulb in here now, which helps as well. So there's that. I've got Lucian the cat's in here. My dog Rufus is downstairs. He's not enjoying the heat too good. And I can't say I blame him. I mean, he is very old. And he doesn't need all this aggravation with the heat. I can't say I blame him. I mean, the cat doesn't enjoy it that well. He seeks it out and he goes lays in it, but then he gets too hot and he has to go and find shade. So Rufus likes to go out, you take him out in it, and just hold him there for a bit. He likes to sniff around, and then he looks to go back in again. So, but yeah, so all good here, right? It's 1,000 Suns blue. Yeah, it's just a backpack thing, isn't it? It's cool. Yep. Awesome. Our daughter's coming up tomorrow after work. I've got to go down to Plymouth one day next month to see occupational health. About my eyes and that, you know, for work, all work stuff, all work related. Yeah, don't want to push it. I don't. I'm not trying to win any awards here, so let's not go crazy. I've got far too many paints out here. Far too many. A tidy desk. This is not. Put some of these yellows away. I've got yellows out from doing wonders here, and I really don't need that anymore. And some browns, beiges. Pop those away. That's good. Holy moly! Right, so Zombicide then, yeah. So looking forward to playing that. I'm also looking forward to playing my Jaws board game. I remember I don't know if I showed you in a video. I'm sure I must have. I got the Jaws board game a couple of years back. I haven't had a chance to play it properly yet, so I wouldn't mind getting that one on the table and you know, playing, up and running, you know, that kind of thing. Looking to put some more paint away here. My goodness. Death Guard green. Can't even remember what I had that for. Death Guard green. Non-royal, we know where that lives. Matte black. Sorry, I'm just putting these colours back. So, right. So this week has been good because I've been able to catch up on some videos like this, which has been awesome. I've got my snake bite leather ready there, which has been awesome to be able to do that. Because you know, when you're busy work and everything else, it really gets in your way, doesn't it? And it puts you behind. I can remember a time when I was, you know, a couple of months in advance of my videos. It was awesome. I was able to get it done. It was good. Life was good. Life is good. Still an old school friend texted me actually earlier this evening, saying, asking how's it going. I was basically saying, he was actually asking, do you remember some things from our childhood? Because as far as nostalgia goes, I mean, he's a pretty nostalgic person too. I mean, I'm nostalgic, but he really is, you know, as well. So just reminiscing over a couple of things. Wouldn't mean anything to anybody else, but yeah, we're just, you know, chewing the fat about that on text. And he was asking how it's going, and I said, "Oh yeah, brilliant." I sent him a picture of me at the beach. He said, "Oh, living your dream, man." Eh? I said, "Oh yes, I am living my dream, like you wouldn't believe, like it's going out of fashion." If that even makes sense, I don't know. Right, scabbard done. Excellent. Excellent. Brilliant. Good old snake bite leather. As far as contrast paints go, I prefer the browns to any of them. Now there we go. I think got just a couple more to do on the backpack, and we'll be good to go. Good to varnish, I think. Don't think I'm going to. Don't think I'm going to highlight any more than that. My daughter will be her anyway. She always is. when we played, whenever we played first edition, she was always Amy. Always Amy. Right. Let's get some more Zombicide. I nearly said Zombivore. Let's get some Abomination stuff going here. Yeah. What we're going to be doing is dry brushing, my man. Dry brushing is the name of the game. So this is what I'm doing. So just dry brushing these bad boys up here. Shows up all the detail when you do that, you see. So I've opted to prime these black, alright, but I'm dry brushing in a grey now, you see, Dawnstone. So I can get the detail, you see. Might be easier just to hold the model rather than put it on a holder, if you know what I mean. These abominations, looking at them, they look pretty scary. I remember the abomination in the first edition. I didn't paint him that well, but he was still a pretty scary dude, you know. And I was like, whenever he came on the board, all of us were like, "Ah, no, abomination," you know. I'm almost out of this Dawnstone paint here. I bought some more, you see, from the my local hobby shop, and I'm so glad I did. So glad I did, because you know, with 80 odd miniatures to do, and if you know you're going to be doing them, regardless of the colour, you know you're going to be utilising a certain technique. You want to make sure you've got enough paint to do the job. I didn't have, but I do now. I bought a couple of pots of Dawnstone. awesome. Yeah, it's been so hot though, hasn't it, lately? The weather, man. Wow, we've been having to see, because our courtyard is a real sun trap, you know. So we're having to seek out shade, you know, whenever we go out in the garden. Let's pop that over there. Yeah, whenever we go out in the garden, we have to seek out shade. Yes. I should surely be able to do this. Abomination, I nearly said something before. He's an abomination, right? Yeah. They've all got different names. Like Abominable Wild is one. And I don't know the names for the others. Forgive me, because I've only just got into second edition. You have to allow me time to catch up, you know, and amongst my real life. Got other stuff to do, you know. Which isn't easy. It isn't easy at all. I haven't even read all the rules yet. Yeah, I must get around to that sometime. Yeah, it's been very hot. Beautiful for a holiday though. Got a sun lounger type chair thing now. That my brother-in-law gave to us. He didn't want anymore, so he's coming up again next month. I think it's next month. We've booked a couple of tables for places he likes eating out in, because when he was here last time, when we went all out to go to places, and that he still hasn't been everywhere, but made sure we booked the places we want to go to now. No, I think he's looking alright there. Wow, that is awesome. Time for some more coffee, because you know Amy's going to be dry on those. Be able to do the next bit of paint. Now, before I do, I'm going to wash out my brush. So let me just get my bar of soap in. Not that I'm keen to show you me washing my brush, but we haven't been able to go everywhere we wanted to go this holiday. You can't do it all in one week. It's just not long enough. And we both really, I needed time to recharge and rest. We both did really, but I certainly did. I think anybody, excuse me, I think anybody would need to. I mean, when we went to Florida, we had 2 weeks of like going on all the rides and stuff in Universal Studios and places like that. We go to the parks one day, and we have the next day off. You know, just chilling by the pool, or whatever. That's kind of how we did it. Yeah. Oh, the bear's got a. So I'm just trying to put these highlights on here right now. Awesome, that worked. then we'll do Blue Horror last. So we'll let that one dry a bit now. I need to start thinking about these guys. So I know I'm going to do his shirt, the bunny dude. Do his shirt first. I'll probably do the skin on the other kid. Yeah, seems to be a lot of kids. Wonder what that's about then. It looks like all kids start with Slippery, the skill Slippery, which is basically if they're in the same zone as a zombie or zombies, they can move out of that zone without the zombies attacking them, without using any extra moves. Which is good. Okay. Just look at my abominations there, thinking, I need to do Dawnstone on everyone, basically, on all the other miniatures out there. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that. This is probably dry. I'll give it a few more minutes. Yeah, so Odin. It's a strange name for a kid. It's weird, isn't it? Why have I got a purple tone ink out? Let's put that away. Alright, so what else have I got to tell you guys? This week's, it's been good, just not having to get up early in the morning and log on and stuff. I fight off the fatigue in the morning and the nausea from the MS meds. I don't know about other MS meds, but the ones I'm on make me feel nauseous unless I drink it with goat's milk, but even then it can sometimes have that effect. The goat's milk definitely tones it down though, for taking away the sickness feeling, so that is good. There's two more things to do. Got a black to do as well. We'll do that last. So we're going to do Blue Horror. That's funny, there's a pink horror as well, isn't there? Blue Horror. It's an edge paint, so it's going to be very thin. So I'm going to not thin it down. And this is just for the cheeks of the bear of the backpack. So that's one. And that's two. Excellent. Now we need black. So now we need the wet palette. Because we got some black in here. From what I remember. There we go. Right. And this is for the eyes. Done. I'm calling that done. I'm not risking it any further. That's good. So when she's dry, I will varnish her. Yeah, when she's dry, I'll varnish her. Pop her to one side. Put her over there. Put the matte varnish next to her. Calling that character done. Right, moving on. So Bunny G. Right. Right, Bunny G. Well, we could do your mask in the white grey as well. Got brown hair. But if we did the mask, it's got little pink things on it. But I think, yeah. Oh, it's definitely been dried out. Ooh. It's alright. Alright, so I'm re-establishing this white grey. Tad more water. And then onwards. Okay, so might need a second coat, that's fine. Better to have a couple of thin coats than one thick one. There we are. Yeah, that's good. So we're going to have a good weekend as well, and when our daughter comes up tomorrow, so tomorrow technically we're still on holiday. We've got to go to Honiton tomorrow and run an errand, but that's okay. Afterwards, on the way back, we're thinking of looking up Axminster train station, because a couple of people want to come and visit, and that's the train station they're going to head to, so we can pick them up from there. But we need to know where it is. It's not very far by all accounts. It's closer to us than Honiton station. Right, Bunny G. Oh, might do his t-shirt that colour too. Swap my brush out. Yeah, because while we got it there, you know. Dee 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 dee. Again. Yes, I'm not at my best, but I'm definitely improving, and that's good. That's that gives me hope. He looks like quite a cool character, actually, Bunny G. Looks a bit of a psycho with the mask on, so I think I might find it fun to play with this character. Right. We'll go in with black later on. But yeah. I mean, I see why. I mean, it's good to have a mask on some characters, isn't it? I'm going to do too much detail on the face. make that out. So that's kind of cool. What colour trousers is he wearing? Looks like he's wearing jeans and some snazzy trainers. Did my wet palette have any faded denim? That's what I gotta look for. No, it didn't. Well, how rude. What time are we on here now? 50 minutes. You didn't tell me that. 50 minutes. Faded denim. Is it called faded denim or wasted jeans? That's nothing like faded denim. Wasted jeans. An awesome paint. Because that is exactly what it looks like. Yeah. That is exactly what it looks like. Right. Okay. Back to a detail brush. May as well do his jacket. While we're here. Oops, that's the wrong one. Yeah, awesome. Wasted jeans, yeah. They're great. Oh my goodness. A great colour. Covers well too. I mean, once you put Drakenhof Nightshade on this bad boy, it just looks like jeans or denim. That's exactly what it looks like. Another thing got going on next month is the dentist. My first dental appointment in Seaton since I've been back. Quite a story there too. The dental practice is the same one, the same building. It's always been a dentist. Even my mum says, even when she was young, it's always been a dentist. So the last time I was in there, well, I was having my braces fitted for my buck teeth, which well, I had an underbite, you know. My teeth went behind the others, and it just wasn't good, you know. It wasn't good for anyone concerned. And yeah, but they did the job. They sorted it out for me. It was lovely. First time I went there, man, I had gas. Had all my teeth out pretty much. I was only very, very young. So I was an advocate for brush your teeth. No harm will befall you. You know. There he is, Buddy G. Yeah. But yeah, man. Those blues can go back now. Oh dear, right, so at 55 minutes I think I'm going to take my glasses off, call it a day there. So wow, thank you so much for joining me. Am I shadow there? Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of On the Beach Repeat. It's been phenomenal. I've had such a good time hobbying, just doing my stuff. Sorry if I do leave big gaps of silence. I'm concentrating. My eyesight's not completely back to normal, but it's enough for me to say I'm back in the game, because I can paint. Might not be to Golden Demon or Crystal Brush standards, but hey, it's good enough for me. And it's a board game, so at the end of the day, I'm not trying to win awards on a board game anyway. If it was Warhammer, I'd be a bit more finicky about it. But these are just board game miniatures, and as long as I can see who's who, they look roughly like their cards that they're meant to. Then I'm cool with that. Yeah. So anyway, do give this video a thumbs up. Click that button down below, thumbs up, to help me big time and help my channel big time. The YouTube algorithm doesn't like recommending videos without the likes. Well, it won't. So the more times it's recommended, the more views I might get, and hopefully some of the new viewers may subscribe. Who knows? If you are new to this, I try to do these. I want to be able to do these weekly. But if you look back, there aren't many on the beach episodes, but that's because these have replaced the old on the old paint along series, which is On the Bench. And the only reason I changed the name of it was just to kind of just revamp it and freshen it up a little bit, given that I moved away from Plymouth to Seaton to be by the beach. It just made more sense. But yeah, so if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. Click share and share it on whatever platform you can. That'd be awesome. If you want a paint along video, I ain't going anywhere. Stick around. We'll do hobby together, and we'll have some good hobby time, and have fun. So I'm having fun. I'm enjoying this. So thank you once again. Remember, all brushes lead to war, and I'll see you on another video. Bye for now, folks. Bye bye.